Hi, Angie again, Quantum Transformation Queen, and I'm back for the second video in my three-part series, The Inside Out Process, creating your external reality, changing your life using your inner self. All right, so we did thoughts in the last video and how important your thoughts are, even subconscious thoughts, when creating your current circumstances and wanting to change them. So if you're watching this video, maybe you're not happy with the way things are right now, which I know a lot of us aren't, and I will discuss this maybe in the last video about the global level of things, okay, but we're talking about your just individual circumstances, just you and what you've got going on around you now. All right, so one thing that I used to believe was that mindset was really important because, as I say, I've done a lot of psychology. I'm a hypnotherapist and an NLP practitioner, so I've done a lot of work on the mind, how it works, and I do know that your mind is very powerful and it can have all sorts of effects on what's going on in your life. But what I also found was that even if you start working on your mindset, you can be thinking positive all the time, you can be expecting great results, but yet there's something that's not quite right, you're still not getting what it is you want. And I've started to realise that it isn't just the mindset now, and I've been doing a lot of work on this with clients, which is how I've created my fairytale formula, which is a combination of so many things. It isn't just your mindset. So yes, we do tools using hypnotherapy, using NLP and psychotherapy to go back to anything that could be causing your current circumstances, any thought patterns, beliefs. That's one side of it. But you also have to work on your emotions and your energetic body, which is why I also include other things like Reiki, quantum Reiki healing, chakra work and EFT, all that sort of thing to work on your energetic, emotional body. Because it all starts with thoughts, and then what happens is when you have a thought, that thought causes you to have a certain feeling, doesn't it? Okay? So if you're thinking about something good that happened, then your body is going to feel happy, isn't it? You're going to feel happy because of that good thought, okay? If you're thinking about something depressing, something really miserable, yeah, then your body is going to feel sad, your emotions are going to be sad. And if you're thinking about that person that cut you up at the roundabout when you were driving this morning, you're going to feel anger, okay? So thoughts do cause the emotions. And, you know, it's natural to feel emotions, and I would always say, don't block emotions, all right, feel them. Okay, if you do feel angry, you know, don't take it out on the person that's there, but go into another room and punch a pillow or something, but get that emotion out, because this is what we're talking about. Stored emotions can have effects on all sorts of things, all right? Whether it's physical illnesses that you have, they could all be caused. Not all of them, but a certain amount of them could be because of the thoughts that you've had that have turned into feelings that have been stored in your body, and you haven't expressed those feelings and they need to be let go of. All right. So one other thing I just wanted to say in this video is it isn't just about the emotions, okay? The emotions then cause your energetic vibration, okay? So just to give you an example of this, have you ever walked into a room, for example, and you've seen some people, maybe you know them, maybe you don't, and you can tell straight away how someone's feeling, even that they don't have to have said anything. You can sometimes tell whether they've been arguing, if there was two people, can't you, because of this sort of like tension between them. Or you can tell by the way the body language is, if they're looking into each other's eyes, smiling, that they're in love and things like that. Because this is their energy, okay, the energy that they're giving off because of the emotions that they're feeling. And it's all stored in like this etheric body. So if you're not getting the circumstances that you want, you've tried all this thinking part and it hasn't been working, what you need to do then is raise your vibration, your emotional vibration. I'm not sure who it was actually. I think it might have been, if you Google it, I think it's Abraham Hicks. Esther Hicks has done this sort of triangle of the vibrations of the emotions. Okay, so at the very bottom, we have really negative emotions. Okay, so it's things like what's the worst one? I think the lowest one is something like, you know, real bad depression. Okay, it's like the lowest you can be, where, you know, nothing excites you anymore. You just, sometimes you don't even want to be here. It's the lowest emotion that you can have. And then gradually you start building up until you get to the top. I think the top emotion is joy, just pure joy. Love, joy, those are the high emotions. And the ones that are bad are obviously depression, anxiety, stress. So all the emotions that make you feel bad, okay, are the low level vibrations. All the emotions that make you feel good are the high level emotions, and the things in the middle are when you're moving up. So for example, I'm not sure off the top of my head which one is directly on top of which one, but just to give you an example, I think they say that anger is better than, I think, depression or something like that, because when you're depressed, you've just got no energy at all. You're just sort of like that, aren't you? Whereas if you've got anger, your energy level's raising because you're starting to sort of fight. You've got a bit more about you then, okay? And then once you move up then, you know, what comes after anger, it could be sort of like relief or something like what that. I can't remember exactly what you need to Google it and have a look yourself. But basically the way that you raise your vibration, you can do it by skipping a few levels, or you can just try to get to the one above you. So you can think maybe, you know, I'm depressed, how do I get to anger? Just to get slightly up, okay? And then maybe you can think about what it is. Depression as an illness, I know, as I say, working with a lot of people, it doesn't necessarily have to be caused by what's going on externally. You could have a great life, but yet you still feel depressed, okay? So just have a look at that triangle and see if there's anything that can get you one step above to raise your vibration, okay? The ideal is that we do more things in our day to make us feel that happiness, that joy, that love, okay, because those are high vibrations. So why is this important then when it comes to the inside out process? It's because a lot of the good things that you want, okay, in your circumstances, they will be vibrating at a high level. And this is all to do with quantum physics, and I will touch on this in my final video. Okay, and quantum physics, quantum mechanics, is basically how the universe works, and it is all linked into the law of attraction and psychology and stuff like that. It's just amazing really how many different things that I've looked at and studied and the similarities in them. It's amazing really, especially when you look at one of them is classed as sort of woo-woo and people don't believe it, and others is science, okay, and it is the same. But basically, the way the universe works is everything is energy. Okay, your energy, I'm energy, all these little particles, atoms that you're made of are vibrating very fast. And this chair I'm sitting in now, this picture, none of this is solid. Okay, it's made of energy and particles. Okay, and some of the things that you maybe want, just say, for example, you keep attracting the wrong men or the wrong women. Okay, people who aren't good for you. The vibration, the way it works, and the law of attraction is this as well. The law of attraction and quantum physics both say, okay, that things that are the same come together, attract each other, okay? So if you're in that low level vibration, depression, all you're going to attract is more depression. All you're going to attract is more circumstances that cause more depression, to give you more of that feeling, all right? The more that you can feel happy, carefree, loving, the more that you'll get back. So if you want a new relationship, for example, with someone who really does love you and doesn't mess you about, the right person, then what you need to do is vibrate at that level of love, okay? And, you know, that should help, you know, people of that energy to come in. So the same sort of people who are vibrating at that love level, okay, that nice, loving, generous, caring level, rather than the low level people that you might have been getting before because you were vibrating at that level yourself. And what we said in the last video about your outer world reflects your inner world, okay? So again, you're getting what you expect. You don't expect more from these men or women that are coming towards you, okay? So you need to change your thoughts about what you expect to get, and then you need to raise your vibration and your emotions to match what you expect to get. And that works in every situation. Okay, my fairy tale formula works for anything. All right, it's not just business, it's not just love, it's for anything. And it's because everything is energy, and that's how the world works. So it applies to everything and anything. All right, so I'm going to be talking about, it's a lot more complicated in the next one, but hopefully it'll bring it all together. And it's about the quantum transformation. All right, so the first one's been sort of mind, your thoughts. This one's sort of been your body, your emotional body, your vibration. And the next video is going to be sort of like your soul work, the spirit work. It's going to get a little bit combined with quantum physics. It's going to get a little bit woo, but hopefully it'll help you to get that final step on how you can start changing your circumstances for the better. All right, so do what you can to raise your vibration. Do a lot of things every day that you enjoy doing, and let's see what better circumstances can start to come into your life. All right, so I'm going to leave it there, and I'll see you in video 3. Bye for now.